Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wah,
Hello, my name is Mangala Tuturoha and you can call me Ako. I am from 9th grade and today, standing in here, I want to tell to you all about how to manage your time to balance your school, fun, and life. Before we go to the main material, I will give you some stories about time management. So the story was actually just widely circulated anecdote that tells about time management. It's actually not clear where the story source is, but I think it's worth the share because this is very motivating. So it's about Bill Gates. So Bill Gates was walking, and then he saw $100 in the floor, but he didn't pick it up. The people that was around him asked him, Bill Gates, why didn't you pick up the $100? You could earn money. But Bill Gates said that if he instead pick up that $100, by the way, he was walking to the office. If he picked up the $100, he would instead be losing money. Why? Because the time it will take to bend down and even grab the money would be less productive than the time that he could spend on working on his office. So, what can we get from this story is that something may look easy, but it may look not good or maybe less good because you must think again about what is important than what is easy. And then the second story is about two woodcutters, John and Mike, who was competing to see who will cut the most trees in a day. John worked tirelessly from sunrise to sunset, never stopping to rest, but Mike only worked for 50 minutes and then rest for 10 minutes. And that also made John angry because of how lazy he was. But at the end of the day, Mike has chopped significantly more than John. And then John was exhausted and confused, and then asked Mike, "Hey Mike, why did you chop more trees than me?" And then Mike simply said, "While you were chopping, maybe you think I was taking a rest, but while taking a rest, I was also sharpening my axe so that I can cut more trees." So now let's go to the list of content. The first is why time management matters, which asks why you should manage your time. The second is organize your daily schedule, which explains about how to organize your schedule time by time. The third is avoid any distractions and know your priority. The fourth is the power of saying no to many things that can reduce your time. The fifth is review and improve your time and tasks. And the sixth and the last is the benefit of time management. So the first is what is so important about time management. Teenagers have a lot of things to handle. For example, schools, hobbies, and then so many other things. Since they love to do many things. And if they have a lot of things to handle, they will take time to handle the things. And you can feel stressed and always in a hurry if you cannot manage the things that you will handle. Examples like deadlines are missed and tasks might pile up. And with good time management, you could instead stay calm and focused because you know how much time you will do these things and that thing, and that you can have time for all the tasks that you want to do. So this is just some ways to manage your time. The first is creating a to-do list, which is actually very simple. That probably many of people also use, which basically make a to-do list for every test that you do. The second is time blocking. It's actually very similar to to-do list, but you also put how many times you do for the things that you want. And the third is calendar to schedule time, tasks, or events. Avoid any distractions and know your priorities. Avoid phone and social media because it could waste your time a lot. And random texting and multitasking too much because if you multitask, you will not be focused on each task. And try to study in quiet and clean space and use a Pomodoro technique, which is 25 minutes of work and 5 minutes of rest. And then know your priority. Ask yourself, what really needs to get done today? And don't do what's easy first, but do what is important first. And in this is the Eisenhower matrix, urgent versus important. The first was urgent and important, which means do, so that you will have to do it now. The second is urgent but not important, which means delegates, which you can ask another person to do it for you. The third is not urgent but important, which you can decide when will you do it. And the last is not urgent and not important, which you can delete it. And then review and improve. Time management isn't just about planning; it's about learning what fits the best for you. So, how to review? At the end of the day, you ask yourself, what did I finish today? And then, what didn't I get done and why? And the third is, what can I do better for tomorrow? This is just some of the benefits of time management, which you can reduce stress and anxiety because you will not get in a hurry. And the second is increase productivity and efficiency skill because you will have a lot of times to study and other positive things. The third is helps you achieve goals. And the fourth is boost self-confidence and accomplishment. And then this is the power of saying no. Maybe you have too many tasks, but instead you might don't know that the task that you think that was important was just not important. Some tasks aren't worthy your time, so you must learn to tell the difference between the important and the not important. If it was not important, you better say no or delegating the task to free up your time and energy for what is more important. So this is bonus tips for you. So to be more productive, you need to find a healthy balance with life and working very hard because if you just always work and never get a rest, you could be tired. So you should schedule a short break between 60 and 90 minutes to prevent any burnout and prevent any stress. And just as important, make sure you get at least 7 or 8 hours of sleep so that you can rest well. And the second bonus tips was small habits are the key to big results. Maybe now you didn't feel it, but you will feel it if you do it until like 1 year or at least many months or many time later. So start by building them up one at a time and track your progress, whether with a journal or with an app. Make sure to celebrate small wins by rewarding yourself for completing any task so that you can be motivated to always do it again and again. Okay, this is the end and always remember that your time is your most valuable resource because you cannot get it back if you miss it. So you need to manage it wisely. Start by planning, prioritizing, and know what is better on using your time on this or that, and to focus on what truly matters. Staying consistent is the key to making progress, but don't forget the importance of balancing your work and your life balance. So maintaining